Azzazy Talks.
I have tons of questions, as you can see right now. So I will start directly. We have a lot of financial crisis at the moment around the globe. And unfortunately, we have a lot of other issues here in Middle East when it comes to learning. So how can you see that L&D being aligned to the business? How can we show stakeholders or decision makers the importance of L&D?
So first of all, I think it's really important to ask the question, how can we not be? I mean,
Nice.
in organizations, we're employed by the organizations.
Yeah.
We don't service the organization, we're part of the organization. But where I think we've gone wrong is that people come knocking on our door and they ask us to help solve a problem. Now, sometimes they ask us to run a course, but sometimes they ask to run a problem.
Yes.
And we interpret business needs into learning needs. So what we do is we translate, we distort, we gather together common needs. We aggregate those up to often a level of abstraction. So John might need to be better at presentations.
Yeah.
Mohammed might need to be better at pitching. We grab these together. We as I said before, we aggregate them up to a level of abstraction. Then when they come back down, they're standardized programs. So they really don't have anything to do with performance or the context in which people are expected to perform. They are largely generic programs that are aimed at developing isolated skills, remiss of the context. Now, you tell me that's got anything to do with business. It hasn't. It's a dance.
Yes,
it's a
exactly.
ritual. It is the misalignment happens at the very first interaction, at the very first question. The moment we say, yes, I will help to allocate sufficient enough resource in order to deliver that program or to develop that e-learning content, or yes, we can get those people onto a course.
Yeah.
But what we don't spend enough time talking about is what specifically is the problem? Who specifically is involved here? What is it that you're trying to achieve? And how can we run an experiment in order to move the needle? Now that's the language of business, and that's how we demonstrate our value. But we have to stop thinking that we are the deliverers of programs and the providers of content, because that is a dumbing down of the entire profession.
Exactly. You are saying about the performance itself, and this is it was my second question actually.
Azzazy Talks.